Everyone in this world likes animals as they are considered beautiful creatures. Although animals also want human friendship, sometimes humans consider it the most significant threat to their survival. Numerous animals may look similar to many other creatures worldwide. Some animals are considered the most important for humans, like honeybees, because humans get honey from the bees. Some animals are rare, and not everyone can easily see them. So in this video, we're going to show you the top 10 animals in the world that can live after their death. The video is going to be amazing, so make sure you watch this video till the end. Before starting the video, make sure to smash the like button and subscribe to our YouTube channel to never miss out on any of our videos. Now, without any further delay, let's get into it. Number 10. Cockroaches. Cockroaches are the most popular because of their firmness, and it is considered the most likely creature that can survive even after the nuclear war. The favorite thing is that it can easily live without its head, and it can stay even for 2 weeks after death. But the question is, how can cockroaches survive decapitation? The first and most important thing about them is that they are not like human beings. They don't bleed a lot even after you cut down their heads. They have a circulatory system of open type, which is different from human beings. It enables their body to stop the blood or minor loss. Therefore, if you cut down their head, the wound discloses obviously due to clotting. The second important thing is that they don't use their head during breathing because they breathe through their tiny holes in their bodies, also known as spiracles. So the cockroach without its head maybe die of starvation sooner or later, but it can still survive for a week. Number 9. Bees. Bees are considered the most beautiful and beneficial creatures in the world. The main reason for adding bees to this list is that they can also live after death. After the end, they can't fly around you, but they are canting you if you go near them. As we know, after the death of the bee, its venom delivery system still works and maybe works for a long time after its death. Whenever a bee stings anybody, its sting removes from its body, and after leaving its body, try to insert with the skin of its prey. After that, the string is attached to a tiny organ. That ting organ has the bee venom, and with the help of a bit of muscle, poisons out from the body of the bee to the victim's body. Its all action is not controlled and coordinated by its brain, but it holds by the help of involuntary impulses, so it might be dangerous for you to pick up the dead bee. Number 8. Octopus. An octopus is also considered an animal that can survive even if chopped up. It doesn't stop moving. The main reason for its moving is that its arm maintains mobility after being chopped. It looks very charming. This is because it has a unique type of nervous system. The majority of them have 2 or 3 nerve cells present in their tentacles, and its arms also can continue responding to stimuli since they are no longer associated with the brain. Its arms remains reactive for a long time after the death of the octopus. Number 7. Frogs. The frog is also known as the animal that can live and move. Although its brain is dead, it can also work without its brain. If someone leaves its head intact and takes its brain out of it, it does not stop working. Although it has no brain, it can similarly perform all the functions as the function performed by a frog that has a brain. After removing its brain from its head, when someone pitches on the feet of the frog, it can quickly feel it and try to move away from it. And if it's in the water, it tries to swim to the other side and climb out. One of the most exciting things is that it'll even croak attentively if someone hits on its back. Number 6. Chickens. Chicken is also known as the strange creature in the world that can also live when you cut off its head. The chicken's nervous system is also different from the human nervous system. The brain does not control some essential body functions of its body, so if you cut off its head, it can move around. Mostly, you can see that chickens not only move but also breathe. If you cut down its head, it may be dying because of starvation. But there's one particular case in which a chicken lived for 18 months without a head. Number 5. Salamander. It is considered a magical animal with the incredible ability to regenerate its body parts if it loses anyone. And the most amazing fact is that the newly generated domain can even work similarly or better than the original body part. The main reason for this regeneration is a particular type of protein found in the body of salamanders that helps the process of replications of cells. Such protein can also be present in the body of human beings, which allows them to heal themselves from the wound. Although salamanders are considered non-venomous, their meaning is that salamander sting is not poisonous, but their skin is contaminated. If you have come into contact with them, then make sure you thoroughly wash your hands with a good soap later on to avoid irritating your eyes or skimming your mouth to stop itching. Number 4. Flies. Flies are also known as creatures that can even survive even after their death. They can also survive in the freezing temperature and sometimes become animated. The extraordinary ability to stay in the cool temperatures is only present in the flies, not in other creatures. With this ability, female flies can easily survive for numerous days after being killed, and they can fly, walking, and under duress after their head has been chopped. Person deaths have been happening from allergic reactions and sometimes a lot of blood loss after the sting of the fly, and actually from inhaling the flies. Black fly stings usually cause unusual swelling to its victim and sometimes bleeding, maybe prickling, and it gradually recovers. Number 3. Turtles. The body function of the turtle is different from the other reptiles. Its body has a whole new heart level, and it can survive many times after its death. According to some research, it can survive up to 5,000 hours in the case of a loggerhead musk turtle. They can quickly get oxygen from the water through their skin, throat, and butt end, as well as their body, and also have the ability to produce energy without their oxygen. Their hearts have their personal energy-producing reserve, and they can kill you although you chopped its head. Number 2. Snakes. Snakes are also animals that can survive after you cut off its head. When you cut the head of the snake and make its head and body into 2 different parts, it becomes more dangerous because its head can bite the person and become the reason for the person's death. So we can say that a snake can live after its death because its venom system properly works after its death. A heat-sensitive pit inside its face helps the snake detect the threat even if its head is not attached to its body. It can bite any person after detecting the threat. Number 1. Flatworms. The flatworms are also known as strange creatures in this world that can easily survive even after their death. They are becoming more popular because of their old wives' tales about flatworms. Are you curious about how flatworms can reproduce their body parts again if you cut their body into 2 different pieces? The proper thing about earthworms and flatworms is that they can regenerate their body parts again because they are considered the masters of regeneration. And they have such a fantastic facility to rebuild its body parts if you cut them into 2 separate pieces. If you cut down the head, it can produce a tail. If you cut down the tail, then the tail can create a head for itself. If you cut its body into 20 pieces, it can quickly regenerate 2 new parts of its body, which means it produces 20 new heads and tails and become 20 more new flatworms that can efficiently perform their job. Let us know which animal is your favorite that can live after its death in the comment section below. This was all for today. We hope you enjoyed the video. As always, don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Thanks for watching. We'll be back soon with another video.